Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome to my lovely stream. Oh, hold on, give me a second. Okay, anyway, welcome to my lovely stream. Welcome to my lovely stream. Now, where is it? Hold on. I need to make sure I can see one thing. Looks like I'm. Where is it? There we go. Okay, I have to actually go back to something real quick. Sorry, everybody. Of course, having some small technical difficulties. For sure, everybody can relate, understand, you get it. So, first order of business is something that, I hope that some of you that are thinking about getting into the whole live streaming thing would really enjoy. I mean, I've been doing this for a little over a year. It's been like a year and 2 months, year and 3 months, somewhere around there. But anyway, yes, enjoy the lovely art while you can, because it's awesome. I have my trusty little notebook. This is where I've been writing down things that work, things that don't work, things that I feel that people need to know. And I asked a fellow streamer who goes by the gamer tag of BeardedGhost555. He is a wonderful person. I actually recommend that some of you actually go and ask him for some advice too, because his advice has helped me out immensely. He has helped me improve with my streaming. He's helped me get to where I'm actually fully going. So, his first advice was always watch chat. You don't have to answer right away, but be as active as possible. For those of you that do Twitch, he does recommend download the Twitch on mobile if need be, because, you want to be able to see your chat and be able to be like, hey, gotta reply to that right away. Sometimes I'm notorious for being like, oh, I see the chat. Did I read that correctly? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. You never know, but I still try to respond to people as quickly as I can, so it's basically just that if you see something, you could give it a little bit, but that's what you want to do. You want to be as quick as possible to reply to your following. His number 2, and this is actually for people who use Twitch. And I found this to actually be very helpful, even though, again, I'm notorious for not really hosting that many people because, I don't have that many people that I'm like, hey, let me host you. No. So his his tip number 2 is host people all the time. Hosting others on Twitch and being active in other channels makes them more inclined to check your channel out and send their viewers to you. I've found that to be very true. Sometimes I'm like, but, and then, you get it. His number, oh, hey Mom, it was his number 4 I was telling you about.
His number 4?
Yep, the one where he says switch up the game?
Yeah.
Okay. This is actually probably one of the most important ones besides another one of my favorite tips that was given to me by him. But I figured that a lot of you would actually appreciate a lot of these because I see a lot of new time streamers being like, hey, how do you do it? Oh, you're funny. I love you, Mom.
It's behind. It's not actually live. Did you know that?
No, it is live.
No, because you'd hear us talking right now on here, but I hear you.
Well, it started you from the beginning.
Ah.
So, okay. Sorry, guys. Granny is a little confused. Just give her a little bit to figure it out, because she's not...
I'm losing my mind.
Well, I think she's the crazy cat lady some days, but shh. I love you.
I love you too.
Anyway, so number 4 is a tip that was given to me by Bearded. Was change up the games every once in a while. Some people may like watching, but not the current game. By this, sometimes look for the most popular vote, let people pick what they want to see. You get it. That's why sometimes I'm like, hey guys, is there anything you want to see me play? Let me know. If you want to see me just freaking do some cool shit like this. I kind of chose a project that I have been working on for my background today because I just feel it suits. Sometimes I'm just like, oh, monkey. But hey, anyway, number 5. And this was one that he said was optional. I'm going to tell you guys now. This one is very helpful too. It'll show you, hey, you know what? I have one. He has one. Fucking go get you one. Because you can find a bunch of people. I might have 63 followers in one area, another 63 in another, but I only have about 42 followers on Twitch, which I'm fine with. Which I think is awesome, and I love my followers. But this one's optional. Twitter is a great place to get people interested in your channel. Advertisement, marketing! Granny will tell you all about it. Marketing, advertisement, networking. Anyway, when Bearded started streaming, he joined a group called SMD Streams, which had you follow 500 plus people and be active with them. By being active, you promote yourself. By promoting yourself, you tend to, well, unless you're me, have a better outcome. When you're me, you're just like, promote myself? Don't promote myself. You know what? Let's get creative with this. Always be creative, people. Anyway, his number 6 is if you do start a Twitter or a Discord, be active. And that leads me to something that we will be getting into later. And post going live updates and more to get an active community. Those of you who probably already know or are already part of it, I do have my own Discord server. I want people to be able to come to me and be like, hey, you know what, I know you do game design, and I know that you're self-teaching yourself freaking computer engineering, freaking programming. Didn't I just program 3 little computers? So, yes, I could teach you what I know. And you could sit here and be like, oh, you know what, that'd be kind of cool. I'll send you guys a link to a Dropbox, to my freaking Google Drive. It's Google Drive. Like, wait a minute. It's one of those two. It's either I'll send you what you want, what you need. I can send you to websites, too, that will help you get what you need. And that's what I'm about. I want to help my fellow streamers. I want to help my fellow community. I want to help the people that want to do this. So, for Bearded's tip number 7. Networking is key and very important. Keep that in mind. Networking is the basis of all streaming, which means you watch and talk with other streamers. Again, I'm notorious for sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on how busy my day is going. Some days I'm like, you know what? My kids are well behaved. The dogs are relaxed. Let's go on there and talk to some people. I start by interacting with the people I know, and then I go from there. That's how you're supposed to do some of this. If you know that one of your friends is streaming, go in, say hi, let them know you're there. Just, yeah. Anyway. Where is it? Making friends also helps your channel grow due to being friendly and nice with other streamers. Hey everybody, rule number 1. What's one thing we're taught in kindergarten? Play nice with other children. Can't stress that enough. They may even reply with raids and hosts themselves, increasing your overall viewership. Viewership is almost everything, which you'll hear in one of my tips how when I started, that's one thing that you don't want to be focused on. Anyway, 8. Just be you and play what you like, but it is wise that you throw in a game or 2 a week or a month that your viewers would like to see you play. Come on, people, let me know what you want. Because sometimes I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck to play, so we'll just go do this. So, this is something that I feel really helped me out a lot when I asked Bearded his advice. And this is also one of the friendly reminders that you will hear a lot of us go through. And that is, per Twitch etiquette. Do not promote yourself on others' channels. Do not just go in and be like, oh yeah, you know what, I'm gonna lurk. Bye, I'm streaming. Don't promote yourself. Be nice, say, hey, you know what, I'll leave a lurk. Don't say anything after that. A lurk is fine. If they ask if you are a fellow streamer, just reply with, yes, fairly new / experienced. No one likes people who promote their channel in others' channels. Even saying, hey, I'm going to lurk or head out because I'm going to stream is a bad thing to do unless asked directly. Me and one other streamer, I'm not going to name names, they know who they are. We have that little communication thing too, and sometimes I forget, oh hey, that's not a good thing to do, but if you're going to lurk, fine. So just kind of refrain from saying stuff like that. If you feel like it, or you're like, hey, you know what, I'm going to go crash, I'm going to leave a lurk, kudos to you. Person knows who they are. I love them to death. Just, yeah. So now we're going to get into my tips. Because I feel like there are some of these that some people really need to hear. Like, I will actually put this out there. I'm not going to name names because it's something that actually kind of hurt at first until I got an explanation from my mom as to why they did it. So before we get into my tips, there's something at the end for those of you that have helped me out immensely. But before I give my tips, something everybody should know is, you know what? People have given me the advice. People have told me that I can ride with it, or I'll epically fail. Either way, you know what? It doesn't fully matter. But I have seen people get the help from other people of, like, followers, of, like, just a bunch of stuff. And then you have me where I've been doing this for a year. And I have a friend that's been doing it for less than I have. I believe last time we talked, they said it was about 6 months that they've been doing it. And their followers have gone from anywhere between 100 and something to like 10. And I'm like, well, you know, that's all good and golden, but, you know, you gotta pay attention to what's going on around you. So, this isn't a tip, this is actually something that is like golden rule. If you know you're gonna live stream, if you know that there's a bunch of stuff going on, something that I feel that a lot of people need to know is don't play copyrighted music in the background. People will, well, not people, but Twitch and places will catch you like that. Recently, because I do uncopyrighted music on YouTube, Facebook caught something and was like, oh, do you have the permissions to use this? And it's like, it's non-copyrighted, but if I'm not allowed to use it, that's perfectly fine. I'll just stick with my other favorite non-copyrighted song, which is Real Heroes. So, yeah, just watch what you're doing because you never fully know what's going to happen, how things are going to happen, who's going to react to it, how people are going to react to it, and playing copyrighted stuff in the background. I mean, granted, sometimes my mom will be watching a movie and it'll pick it up, like tonight was Friday the 13th. Yeah, I'll tell you that's copyrighted, but you know what? It's one of our favorite movies. I don't mind because, well, half the time we keep it low enough that you can't really hear it. Am I right, Mom?
Yeah.
Which now leads you into my tips. And these are things that have helped me out. Not just what was given to me by Bearded, but have been things that I have had to learn on my own. And I'll admit, these were very tough, very hard things for me to learn. But you know what? I got through it, and I believe that everyone that wants to do live streaming, as long as you don't give up, as long as you don't get discouraged, you can do it. And come on, a year of me doing this, it takes about 3 years to get fully noticed. But that's a minimum. And that's with more hours than I could put into this. Whereas I'm happy with the hours I can put into this. I'm happy with the time I can put into this. You know what? Whether you're new to my following, whether you've been a follower of mine since I began this, there have been ups and downs. And that's bound to happen. But don't give up. So, without further ado, here are my tips. Number 1. Create goals. Well, create a goal that can change to your ever-changing amount of viewers, audiences, and those who come just for follows. I've had people just come for a follow, and I'm still following people who aren't even following me. And you know what? That's fine. You don't want to follow me? Eventually I'll go through all that and get all of them off my list. You can do that. Something you need to remember. Yes, you'll gain followers and lose some. Don't get discouraged. Anyway, 2. When you have a Twitch, YouTube, Facebook page, etc., always take some time during the week or month to update everything. I've noticed people like when you keep everything current and up to date. When we are done going through this, I will actually show you guys what I mean by this before we actually get into what I might decide to do tonight. It just kind of really depends. 3. This is one that, again, a friend of mine has been doing this. Last time I talked to them was 6 months. Sometimes don't believe people. If they haven't been doing it very long, they'll ask a bunch of people for help, but I would know. So, number 3 is do not worry about gaining a following when you've been streaming for less than 6 months. It takes up to 3 years minimum for you to really get noticed, so take your time to find what people enjoy and what people don't. You'll see a fluctuation. I still mispronounced that word. Fluctuation?
Fluctuation, yes.
Fluctuation.
Fluctuation.
Okay. So, where was I? In your follows, but do not get discouraged. The more discouraged you get at live streaming, the more likely it is you'll end up like a couple of my friends where they're just like, I give up. I'm not getting what I want. Sorry, guys. I am calling you out on that shit at this point. Because it's not fair to people like me who try to bring you up and you just tear yourself down. So, anyway. Where was I? 4. Something I have seen a lot of with some of my fellow streamers that leads me into my tip number 4 is seeking results that seem nearly impossible. Again, that also leads into my number 4, which will make you guys kind of look at me funny because, well, a lot of people don't understand it. So, my tip number 4 is hard work. Something that I have heard a lot of is people complaining about all the hard work they put into something and they still don't get what they want. Still calling you out on it. You know who you are. From personal experience, the more hard work you put forth, the bigger the rewards. Outside of live streaming, I'm in college. I can't live stream as much as I'd like to. But you know what? I would much rather have a good career to be able to actually be like, hey guys, guess what? You know? Okay. My number 5 has 2 parts, and this goes for both my PC and my console gamers. So, for my computer gamers, try using the platform I use for streaming. For starters, I do use Streamlabs and a lovely website called Restream. Restream is a lovely place that allows you to stream to multiple platforms. For example, I live stream to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. I have people that are like, hey, I can't make a Twitch account. It's free. It's fine, though. I have people that are like, oh, I prefer using YouTube. Well, good for you. Use that fucking YouTube. YouTube is fucking awesome. But I have a lot of friends here on Facebook that I'm like, you know, maybe they'd like to see what I stream. So think about your audience. Think about the people that you want to appeal to. I can't even speak tonight. I'm sorry, guys. Anyway, for my console gamers. And before I actually say what this tip is, let me put out there to you guys that originally, when I started live streaming, I was doing it from my PlayStation 4. I had gotten me a PlayStation 4 camera, I was ready, I was set. I ended up having some personal things happen, and while I was living with a good friend who kind of hurt me in a way, we started this whole live streaming thing, and it's kind of sad that I'm still the only one that still tries to do this on a regular basis. That's what happens when, people are just like, oh, life, oh, I don't want to do this, too much work. And that's okay. But that's their personal preference, this is my personal preference. Well, guess what? My console gamers. This will help you out immensely. Especially, sorry about my messenger kind of popping up and being like, but my console gamers, switch between Twitch and YouTube. You'll get more views in one place where you might not get them in another. Don't get discouraged. You can always switch to PC streaming later. Well, funny story behind that, I do both PC and PlayStation 4. And the cool thing about my whole PS4 one is I normally only do it to Twitch. You don't have this restream on PlayStation 4, which, cool. Screw you, PlayStation 4. Not literally, it's still an awesome gaming system. I have not messed around with an Xbox One, so I cannot tell you what you're supposed to do for an Xbox One. But I figured I started there. Why not let you guys start there? Why not give you guys that chance to be like, hey, you know what? I worked from here. I worked my ass off. And finally, I'm PC streaming. Those of you that are like, oh, I just want a PC stream exclusively. Where's the fun in that? Always try to have multiple platforms, because you never know. You might attract more viewers one way where you won't another. Okay, number 6. When looking at your big goal, make small goals leading up to the main one. Your goals will be ever changing. My goals are ever changing. I never thought that I would be doing what I'm doing. So, it's kind of cool. And I'll show you guys what I've been working on, so this way you guys know, hey, you can't get discouraged. You can do this. Keep pushing. Number 7. For any females getting into live streaming, you have to decide now, do you want to be respected? See, obviously, no low cut, no nothing. Or do you want to be a sex object? Do not wear revealing low-cut shirts and then demand respect. Wear a normal t-shirt or something non-revealing. Men, do not live stream in your boxers. Most places like Twitch do not tolerate this. If you do live stream without a camera, none of this matters so long as you do not bring it up. Places do not like when you mention, oh, yeah, no. Don't do that. You will get yourself in a lot of trouble. Oh, man. I need to stop laughing at myself. I'm sorry, guys. Just so you know, it's a good live stream. My number 8. If you have a camera, webcam, PlayStation cam, etc., I'm gonna have to actually...
Don't put it on your mom.
Always put it on your mom. Your mom might be a crazy cat lady one day. Kidding. Don't...
Hey, I'm all about that life, but I don't want that many cats, so I have flowers.
Anyway, so use it. Use the fucking thing. I see a lot of people that know me, that know that I have a camera, tell me, hey. Anyway, if you do, oh wait, where is it? Many viewers enjoy seeing your lovely face, so why not show it off? See, I'm showing off my lovely face. Just kidding. I'm gonna put this out there. Funny I say that. I say this. Some days even I need my camera off. See? Camera off, camera on, camera off. Kidding. But, yeah. That is one thing that I think that people need to understand is, well, your face is going to be something that a lot of people are going to want to see. If you do not have access to a camera, that is fine. You can still live stream with just your voice. I mean, it's like me sitting here being like, oh. See, I'm even making a fool out of myself, and I'm fine with it. Even though, you know, I might not know any of you guys, except for, like, some of you that have been watching me personally, but that's just as much my fault as the next. And that leads me into my number 9. This one is actually completely optional. I know that people who have tuned into some of my last streams have heard me talk about it. But, promote for others. Many people will appreciate you doing promos and showing off businesses. So, that leads me into something that, before I give you guys a reminder, I am constantly talking about this lovely place called Hot Chocolate. Hot Chocolate is ran by some of the most amazing people. And it's here in Colorado. It's off of Colfax, isn't it?
For Colfax and Kearney.
And Curry?
Kearney.
But please go.
It's a big pink building, real hard to fucking miss.
Yes, it's this big pink building. Go visit Hot Chocolate. Go buy some coffee. They have some amazing coffee. They're caramel macchiato, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that was the bomb. I don't drink coffee, and I could drink their coffee every day. And I'm not just saying that because I know the owners. I'm saying that because they got some of the best damn coffee ever.
They also know how to make some bomb energy drinks. If any of you guys, this might be old if any of you guys are younger, but Monster Energy Drink had this M81 that I absolutely loved. And sadly, well, they got rid of it. I haven't been able to find something like it since. Went to Hot Chocolate. It was the DP, wasn't it?
Yep.
I got the DP. Tried it. At first, I was like, okay, and then it finally hit me, and I was like, oh my god. They almost mimicked it exactly. So yes. And then, there is someone else that I would like to promote, but I do not have my Spotify currently up right now. But I recommend people going and checking out Mars's new album. New single?
It's amazing. It's acoustic, which he doesn't generally do. And it's just an awesome story. It's an awesome story in a song.
Yep. So if you guys are interested, please go check out Mars's new single. Wonderful person. And, you know, he's someone my mom's been working with for a long time.
8 years almost.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, 8 years.
He was one of the first people I hooked up with. He helped my career a lot. He's an amazing person.
A lot of the people my mom works with are amazing. So I'm gonna throw this out there. I appreciate all of them that have accepted my friend request and the people that I do interact with. You guys are just amazing. So now I'm going to tell you guys the friendly reminder, and then I'll actually go through and show you guys what I've been doing. Because I think it's awesome. I don't just run, well, everybody knows me as Konke Lutho. But yeah, we'll get into more of this. Just give me a minute. So, a reminder. Something everybody who gets into live streaming must remember. If you have someone else carry you through it, they can easily take away any, if not all, followers. Don't trust somebody who's going to go behind your back, because if you turn around and fuck over the wrong person, there goes your livelihood. For all the live streamers and friends who have not helped carry me through this journey, well, some of you guys are my followers, and some of you guys actually do come out and see me. That doesn't count as carrying me through this. Thank you. Thank you for believing in me and knowing I can do this. I figured I'd be nice and add that in because, well, you guys are some wonderful people, and the advice I get from a lot of you has helped me immensely.
Honey, you should tell them that organic followers are always going to be better than somebody sending you followers.
What Granny just said. Organic followers are always organic. Well, how do you say that? Organic? Organic.
And all that means is that it's people that find you on their own because you're giving them the content that they want. That's the problem with people sending friends to you, is that you don't know that they are interested in what you're doing.
Exactly. So, without further ado, let me actually show you guys some of the lovely things that I use. And let me show you guys some of the lovely things that I actually do. And I really hope you guys actually enjoyed seeing something that I've been working on, because I'm like super stoked. Last week of my recent 2 classes. But for starters, we are actually going to go to my Discord. This is the server that I've been trying to promote. This is Konke Lutho's House of Madness. If any of you guys are curious, please feel free to create a Discord. I do have my rules just chilling right here. Some of them might have you looking at me like, dude, I like them. And other ones might be like, I don't know. But still, you know what? I'm awesome. We also come complete with the Dramalama channel. This lovely channel right here. My number 1 rule is if you go to that channel, you cannot reply to anybody else's drama, or I will end up kicking you from that channel. So, yeah. Basically, you have your social medias, which is like Twitch links, which, as you can tell, I decided to drop that. My YouTube channel, hey! I will go and follow you, Dreamer. Facebook pages, of course, if you have a gamer page like I do, we will be going there during this. I no longer have 58 likes. I'm up to 63 now, so I'm like... Still, I'm telling you.
Why that's important.
The reason it is so important that you get those likes for your gamer page is because that'll also help you network. That'll also help you...
It's a numbers game. Remember the algorithms?
Yeah.
The more people you have on your list, the more people are apt to see what you're posting, because these new algorithms are really messed up.
So there you guys go. Algorithms. Very important. Anyone that uses, like, other stream sites, yeah, you get it. And then you have your Instagram. Yes, I have a @KonkeLutho Instagram. Because I am everything and nothing at the same time. So we're going to go ahead and take all... Oh, yeah, something that I feel that everybody should see is my critique rules. These are important. If you join my server, you need to understand how these work. Okay? I have had some pretty terrible things happen to me in the past with critiquing, with people being like, oh, you know, I really like your art, but... And then they try to switch your art up completely, and it's like, whoa, hold on, you're not supposed to be trying to change it completely. You're supposed to give me feedback and tell me, hey, you know what? You can improve here, you can do this, you can do that. Always pay attention, if you do art, to other people's critiquing, because some of it can be considered bullying. It happened to me a few times, I'm not gonna lie, in my graphics design class, where people were downright just mean to me. And it's like, okay, cool, you hate my art. Oh well, I like it. Sorry, that's my outlook on it at this point. So obviously, please, any of you, take a look through. My About the Server is pretty awesome too. Come on. Alright, you don't gotta load. Grr. But yeah, You have your social media accounts, your platforms, like I'm Konke Lutho on PlayStation. I don't have an Xbox. My Steam is Konke Lutho. So it looks like this is kind of being a butt right now. Oh, there we go. See? I, Konke Lutho, am on Steam as well as Konke Lutho. Please feel free to add me. You can add me. You can do whatever you want. I will recommend that if you and I do a follow for follow, the moment I find out that you've unfollowed me, I won't accept another. I will not. If I delete you from my following list, I will not refollow you. You have to prove to me at that point why I should go back and follow you. Something that a lot of people don't understand. Something that you'll see too in this, and this is art and game creating corner. You can come here, post what you want. I can leave a message in here saying, hey, you know what? I want to learn how to program. I want to learn I want to see what goes into video games. I want to see what you're doing. I want to see, if you tell me all this, I can turn around and start making some of my live streams more for tutorials. I can show you freaking Clip Art Studio, Maya, Mudbox, ZBrush Core 2018. All that fun stuff. I can even show you how Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator, and certain programs work. Just depends on if you want to take the time to actually watch the live stream for it, and you're over there laughing. Oh, wow, Mom. I love that. Okay. Other thing, too, is you... Ooh. Oh, wow. I really like that. Here, I'll even show you how you do this. So, first thing I say to Dreamer1326 is... I love it. I really like how they did the shading, how they have their lighting. Have they... And the lighting. It's really great. I can't wait to see the product. See, that's a good example of how you do this. Is, hey, you know what? See, someone posted their art. I love it. It's amazing. And I actually know this person personally. So, we're always bouncing ideas. Like, you will understand here in a minute, this is my art page. Raylan Artistry is something that I have had for a long time now. I'm slowly making adjustments, slowly kind of turning it into something more. People that create artist websites can stick them here, and like any merch stores. I have some, but I have not put any of my art into it yet because I feel like I need to improve a little bit more. So once I start getting those up and going, I will start putting websites for people to go buy some of my merch. The other thing that I felt was amazing. Oh, General chat room. Okay, welcome. Say hi to some people too. Always make sure you check the general chat room. You have your voice channels like Owner's Game Room. People will come jump in there with me. I will leave it open for like anyone because it's awesome. You have your gaming rooms, your confrontation room. That is, if we feel like we have to ban you and stuff, we will pull you into there. And, well, I'll personally pull you into there and be like, hey, you're kind of screwing up. What's going on? And if it's too many, I will turn around and I will make you leave my Discord. So, there you go. You are fully aware of what's going on. And then this one right here will be one for, like, I have dyslexia. Sometimes when I'm really stressed out, I can't read. Like, the best way to explain it, and I'll explain it to you guys how I've explained it to my mom a few times. Basically, how I see the lettering is it'll flip itself, it'll be upside down, scrambled, and it just looks like a mess. And I'm like, ah! So I have some friends that I will pull in here and be like, hey, you know what? I need your help. This is, I will send you a link if I want you to help me out. Well, if you guys are curious, this is where we get to the fun part of my Discord. So you have your programs needed. I'll be making a list of everything you need programs-wise for game design. Everything will have a link. I'm still working on getting all of that together. If anything, just people can message me and be like, hey, I'm interested. And I'll be like, okay, well, let's do this. Guides and references, those are all kind of up to you. Some of the things that I found that have helped me is I have the hotkeys for both ZBrush and Maya in a binder, in a tab, behind a tab in a binder. I almost said that completely backwards. I'm sorry, guys. But that's just typical me. Oh, I got a great comment. Why, hello there, Steven. How are you tonight? Sorry, guys. So anyway, we're going to actually go back to my thing over here. So here's where you can find guides on using software and any references that seem helpful in creating things. Most of your references will indeed be copyrighted, so take into consideration changing it up by 25 to 75% so you do not get in trouble either. I learned in both graphic design and game design currently, and I had to look some of this up myself because I was like, okay, well, I'm kind of curious. But that's where it leads me into what I'm doing now. I'm so sorry, Steven. It's okay. I've not messed with the Galaxy S9 yet, so I do not know the hardship. Anyway, but something that everybody needs to keep into consideration with this is with game design, graphic design, anything you do art-wise that is not originally yours, you have to change it up by about 25%, 50%, or 75% depending. And if you're using a bunch of copyrighted stuff, well, you're kind of screwed at that point. Screwed ducky. You know? But that's okay. So that leads me into another thing. I will make a playlist of tutorials for people to go to, like for ZBrush, for Maya, for Mudbox, whatever programs you're using. This all just really depends on what you want out of it. PDF book links. I have a lot of them in my Google Drive. I use a certain website for a lot of mine. If any of my friends that are actually curious in the weeding, I need a minute. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Did you see where I put my soda, Mom?
What?
Oh, there it is. It's behind here. I found my soda. Alright, give me 1 second, guys. I need a drink. Okay, sorry, everybody. Now we can get back to this. So, something that you all should know is I can give people a bunch of books. I could also give you a good place to actually download PDF books because that is the only way I actually like getting my books nowadays. And the website I use is wonderful. It's lovely. You can get any book, like from doing pot plants to freaking medicines, herbs, game design, C++, you name it. So, yeah. And I know that I shouldn't be bringing up pot because in some places it's still illegal and some people do frown upon it. But I felt that that was something I should bring up anyway because, well, I know people that want books on this and they're like, hey, where do I find this? And it's like, well, ask me through a message, ask me through freaking, call my ass up and be like, hey, Ray, I need a book. That might be the look my phone gets, but here, let me show you exactly what it might look like. Okay. Yeah, I talk to my phone sometimes too. You okay, Alfred? Hey, he's growling. You okay, bud? Alfred? You okay? Come on. Anyway, so fun gaming quotes. People can put like some gaming quotes and freaking yeah. Yeah. Then this is like some fun facts on what you are doing. Like, you know, I'm not gonna put it in the facts section because, well, I can tell you guys right now. A very entertaining fact.
I'll be back.
Take a knife. I'm terrified of me. Anyway. Hey, do you want to let them out? Well, never mind. Oh well. So, Ilford, down. Sorry, guys. Just beat you with the duck. Okay. Instead of me posting a fun fact here, what I am going to do is actually tell you guys a very fun fact about what I am doing. So, I recently had a class that I was struggling really hard on, and I just couldn't. And I felt like I couldn't. And I wasn't understanding the material quite correctly. I didn't understand what I was supposed to be doing. I felt very lost. And I was scared to actually confront my teacher about a lot of it. Instead of not seeking out the help, I got help from one of my mom's really good friends. So through that, I had learned how to actually use Maya. So I also talked to my teacher shortly after a few things because I was having a hard time reading and I kept using my computer's read aloud thing. I had a couple people actually try reading it to me and I'm just like, I'm still not getting it. So I started asking my questions to my teacher. I started posting them on the critique pages. We started actually understanding, and I went from almost failing to I have almost an A in this class. So yes, I will do some live streams where I show you what you can do in Maya. Fair warning, I will be using actual buildings. I will be designing the inside of how I think it should look and whatnot. I will be designing probably a shrine for my next project. And probably like some pretty crazy, creepy looking little hinky thingy. I don't know how to explain it. You'll just have to tune in eventually and watch my stream after this last week. Well, after this next week. So that way you could be like, I get it, Ray! So yeah, I figured you guys would enjoy that too. So, you have events and group parties, like, I think I deleted everything out of there. So, yeah. And then you have my favorite person in his little area. I told him if he needs anything, just let me know. We'll fix that up and everything, too. But this is my Discord server. I figured you all would appreciate seeing, hey, you know what? I put like a month into this. I put like 2 months into thinking about how I was going to set it all up. And you know what? I am pretty fucking proud of how it is. So, yes, everybody, this is my Discord server. Konke Lutho's House of Madness. More to come. Okay, that brings me into another thing. So we're going to come here. This is my Konke Lutho page. Hopefully no one messages me, because the last thing I need is a friend of mine popping up and us having weird conversation on my screen. That is fine and everything, but I prefer if it didn't happen. So this is my Konke Lutho page. You can actually come here, and I've organized it nice and lovely for you guys, like Maya projects. That one is actually 3 hours long, not the hour and 18 minutes and 5 seconds that they put in here. So I will recommend that you guys go to my YouTube page for that one, because this one is just, towards the end of it, I was so proud. I was just sitting there like, oh my god, you're not going to believe what I just fucking did. And they didn't catch it. Facebook did not let me keep it. So nobody gets to see my triumph, because that was a pain in my ass. My corrections were a pain in the ass. But it was worth it. So you have that. I did originally plan on playing the original Resident Evil 2 for some people, because I have friends that are like, I've never seen the original Resident Evil 2. Well, this turned into, let's just go back to Resident Evil 2 remake and just run around and see how long it takes for us to fuck this up. Well, I'm pretty funny, I'm pretty crazy, and you'll always see, hey, guess what? Ha 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 ha. If you come down, you can see all my videos, like Test Project Part 1, Game Design Document Lab Rats, Part 1, Part 2, Devil May Cry, Color Friendly Hook Action, where a friend of mine joins me. Obviously, you're going to find all my past live streams on here. You're going to find certain things. I'm going to actually just exit that. And yeah. But this is also my Konke Lutho page. We got a brand new little logo. Proud of it. This is going to be updated again eventually. So yeah, Alfred, I'm gonna give me a minute, dog. I hear ya. Anyway, on that note, I am going to actually. Mom, I'm about to huck something at him.
No, don't do that.
I'm gonna leave this up here. I'm going to turn off my, well, tell you what, I'll leave you guys with some music, so this way you guys aren't like, ah, where do we go? I'm gonna leave this photo up here. I'm gonna turn my camera off, and I am going to leave you guys with some, where is my non-copyright music? Is this the one that has it on it? Come on.
You need to settle down, Lutho.
Oh, there we go. This is the song I was telling you guys about. Non-copyrighted, freaking awesome. I'll be right back. Okay, Ilford, you're going to let me up if you want to.
to protect your soul. Push me down to the ground. What goes around comes around. You won't put the flame out. You can't get to me. Say what you wanna say. Go take it all away. But I'm here to stay. No, you can't get to me. And there is no barricade that I can tear away. Shoot me down, go fire away, away. But I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight. I'm a heavyweight.
Sorry, everybody. Had to go let my doggies out because my doggies are dogs. Sorry about that too while I'm at it. Goodness, I can't even speak, breathe, I don't know. Anyway, so this leads me to my next thing. I have had Raylan Artistry for 5 years now, and this started shortly after high school. I figured, well, yep, see, September 24th of 2014 after graduating high school. You have my albums, my 3D Fundamentals, which some of these I'm actually really proud of, other ones I'm not. Like, you have your mesh and all that. I got creative with my freaking dice. Something most people wouldn't do. Do I have anybody else? Oh, yes. Here's my animation. It's a little blurry on here. But yes, this was my animation for something I had been working on. I have another animation video. I just gotta go on my actual page and find it again. But you have my albums, which are my traditional designs, digital designs, and my photography. Ever curious, you could just scroll through. One of my all-time favorite designs is this was actually hand-drawn 3 days. A really big sketchbook, and I'm just like... But everybody that fully knows me knows that I am a huge Resident Evil fan. So, it is my favorite thing, which is a liquor. And it's something that, well, my mom hates with a burning passion in that game.
How do you make grandma scream?
Throw a liquor out of the library window!
There's fucking liquor in the library.
I still can't believe there's a fucking liquor in the library.
Honey, that was like my favorite game. How could you not believe me that there's a liquor in the library?
Well, yeah, you're right. Anyway. So that brings me up to something that I did in graphic design class that I was so proud of, and everybody loved it. The one thing that, well, not many people probably notice about it is everything you see on Jack Sparrow that looks like it's drawn in, or like where his nose is at and stuff, if you can see the lyrics. It took about 20 to 50 different lyrics just to get all of this done to how I wanted it. Everybody likes my Jack Sparrow. So, yeah. But please, if any of you guys are interested, go take a look at my art page. Go take a look at my freaking other page. If you're ever curious, you can always go here. But we'll go here real quick and... Yep, see my live stream. What's up?
Creepy.
I'm very... Oh, where is it? Sorry, guys. We're going to find the animation I posted earlier. Oh, here it is. You ready? We're going to... Watch closely. 2 books fall off of the bookshelf. And you see, if you pay attention to the door back here, I did it fast for a reason. But it goes doot-doot. But this was something that I was so proud of. And the lighting I did with it, amazing. But yeah, you guys now actually got a glimpse into the work behind. Oh wait, I forgot one thing. I'll show you guys the other thing. Where is it? So, a lot of people I know. Oh, yep, here. We'll go here. This is my Twitch. Those of you who know Twitch are very familiar with it. Congrats to you guys. See, obviously, followers. Always important. So, something I want you guys to look at, and I've seen a lot of people have this problem. Or scroll down. But you have this. And the reason why I'm sitting here kind of waiting for people to be like, hey, you know. But this is how I set up my Twitch. You have your welcome everybody. Thank you each and every viewer for coming to my stream, blah, blah, blah. Facebook and Instagram, a Discord server. Yep, you gotta click the llama to get to the Discord server. Ha ha! Drama llama! My platform's Game Dawn. I tell you where you can find me. My Raylan Artistry, I'm always promoting what's in a name. Mine just so happens to be everything and nothing. See, Konke means everything. And Lutho means nothing. It's Zulu. Zulu is an amazing language. So, get that. Don't go by my schedule on here. Huh, that's funny. Hey, Mom. Originally, it was from midnight to 3 a.m. And it switched itself to 1 to 4 a.m. I love this nifty little gadget. It's my weekly schedule. It's actually supposed to say 12 to 3. But you get it. And my little suggestion box, if anyone's curious, you can always leave suggestions anywhere from my from my Facebook actual page where it says Raylan Hollingsworth to my Konke Lutho page to my Raylan Artistry page. You could tell me anywhere, hey, you know what? I want to see you play this. I want to see you do this. Don't ever tell me to do a backflip. I might snap my neck trying to do it. I'm kidding. I'm kidding with everybody. But I figured I would go through some of this, let you guys actually see what I do. Yep, we're back to this. Ah, okay, here we are. This is what I wanted to take everybody to. Because, well, this is what I've been using. This is that nifty little website I've been telling everybody about that I think that a lot of my live streaming friends should use. It's called Restream.io, and this is your channels. Come here, be like, bam, you want to add a LinkedIn, you want to add a fucking YouTube events. I use YouTube Stream now. Twitch. I have heard people tell me I should get a mixer. I've had people tell me pretty much you can use anything on here. Oh, why did it do that? I just wanted to scroll. Yeah, there's a lot of different platforms you can stream to. There's a lot of different places you can go, and you know, you just gotta find the one that works good for you. It just so happens that Restream is actually just the one of the few that I'm like, hey everybody! So, without further ado, since, well, now I'm trying to pull everything back up, so, you know. But this is something I feel that everybody should know, everybody should get to know, everybody should understand. It's something that helped me out in the long run. And the tips that were given by Bearded, and I'm going to keep reiterating, Bearded Ghost 555, he's helped me out a lot. I recommend you guys go and talk to him too, because any advice that I can't give, he can give. Or if he doesn't know the advice, we'll all find it together. So, obviously, I put this is going to be a visual graphic novel thing. So, you know what? I figured if I have a certain friend who's been kind of curious, who asked me to do them a favor, they would appreciate this. But you're going to see my desktop. Yeah, see, it's a mess. Messy desktop. Go to my 4-game design, and we're going to use Clip Studio. Clip Studio is our program tonight. Very easy going live stream tonight. I'm not really going to get into too many things. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, guess what, guys, we're going to do this. And I don't feel like playing Devil May Cry, because if I play Devil May Cry, I'm just sitting here screaming, die, demon, die, demon. Yeah, last thing we need. Crazy deranged Ray going everywhere. Ooh, there's a lot going on. Okay, so it looks like they have giveaways. They have... I already have that version of it. I'm not too worried. We're gonna actually just go into the paint area. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna actually grab something. So... no, we don't want to read them right now. I don't want to read anything right now. So, you guys will realize this is the smaller of all of them. I have like 3 tablets. One of them does not have pens. So I'm kind of like screwed ducky there. This one. My Wacom. Most of the time, normally with your graphic tablets, I'm going to have the problem of, hey, you know, I have to have it hooked up to a USB cord. See? USB cord. I just have to have one plugged in. Well, if I was using my monitor one, I'd have to have it plugged into up above me, going around my computer back to me, and I'd have this giant thing sitting right here. Whereas with this one, I can do it Bluetooth. Obviously, I mean, like, look at this. Oh, wrong way. My left hand is not as coordinated as my right one yet. But, yeah. I recommend, it's only like $100 for one of these. Recommend it. You get the software with it free for 2 years. But I actually went ahead and found a way to purchase the software for a really good price. I got lost again. That happens. Just, if I get lost, guys, understand it's not necessarily you guys. It's just me being like, oh, what the fuck am I doing? So, I'm going to go through this real quick. I have not messed around with this as much as I should. And that's okay. You have your 3D drawing figures, like, from time to time, I'll just lag randomly. Sometimes I'll actually just do my character designs through this because, well, basic manga design, basic fucking... Where is it? I don't want to know about it. Where is my zoom tool? Okay, I'm not able to find my zoom tool. You purposely did this when I was still awake, didn't you?
No.
Oh, there it is. So you have your zoom in, zoom out. Yeah, see? Zoom in, zoom out. We're going to actually zoom this in because, and why does it look like that's on it again? Hold on. Is that... Okay, normally it's not supposed to be pixelated like that. So I'm going to say it's safe to assume that there's something going on around here, and I can color burn, light, check, color dodge, glow, and glow overlay, stuff like see, yep, there we go. It unpixelated just a tiny bit. So basically what you can do is you can come here and select object, what's this? Object. Yeah, so now I have it selected to the object. So with the object selected, we can turn around and actually just go down here. Yay, it unblurred. I'm happy. See, like, you have your hip bones, stomach area, torso, breasts, biceps, forearm, fingers. Everyone knows Ray's favorite finger. It's this finger. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, guys. But, from time to time, yes, you'll catch me just kinda... Let's actually rotate. Head to be looking up. We'll rotate this arm. Be facing 1 foot forward. We'll bring this up here. We'll rotate the hand upwards, downwards. What was I doing with it? Back to where it's like... I don't know if I can get it to rotate where I need it. Oh, wait, no. It needs to be this way, though. There we go. Have it so that that hand's like that. So see, you have your character like that. You can turn around, go here. Nope, I want to put here. Oh, no, that didn't work. See? That's not where I need it. I need this part. So now you can pull the arm out like this. You can pull this. Like that. You can drop this. Like that. Pull this. Up just a tiny bit. Nope. I like it when it's back more. I figured that. See, so then you can put her hand back like that. No, Twisty. So you can even just move it like that. Object. Now we can just like move it back here. Object. Oh. I want to leave it like that, so we're going to need to move the object to about there, so we can go back into object mode. So we use this leg. And bend it back a little bit. Oh. Yep, there we go. We can zoom out. Okay, I actually like that stand. So when you find somewhere where you like your stands, where you like how it is, you can turn around and just be like, zoom in a bit. Oh, that was a little too far. So what we're going to do here is, and why is it still blurred? Yep. No, wanna. Oh, this isn't in full screen. Maybe it was. I see that's how crisp it's actually supposed to look, which is what's confusing me. Hmm. Well, I guess either way we're kind of just stuck with this little problem, but that's okay. It's not really much of a problem. That's what I like to do. Take a rough pencil. You can shrink it as far down as you need to. What I do? And just, that might be too small. About 3. Okay, so it looks like this might not be the right one. The color pencil is not the one I want either. Is it even in pencils or nope? It's not even pastels. Where is it? Let's try this. There we go. Okay. I like to work with smaller ones, so you just go. You just use the 3D model to make your characters. Goodness. Let's see. I don't like how I did the hair. I don't like my hair. I don't even like the pen I'm using. So, just so everybody is aware, you can also do animation in this as well. It's just, I'm not going to get too fancy with everything tonight. There's really, like, no reason to get too fancy with anything. Give me 1 second. I feel like we need some music. Oh, where is it? We'll worry about that later. I'm gonna get stopped. I'm still streaming. You see what I just did?
Mm-mm.
You want to see it?
Cool. Yeah, I'll play it.
I'm having fun. I'm enjoying my work, and I'm actually just. I don't know how to explain it. Actually, I'll add the more detail when I turn this blue, because I'm gonna have to fix the hair up again. That's what art is.
Talk to the llama.
Huh?
You need to talk to the llama.
I might. After seeing that today, I'm kind of just like.
Llama ding dang.
Ooh, ee, ooh, ding ding. We got a fucking llama ding ding. Hold on, give me 1 second. Nice. Oh, fuck. I actually like how I did the hair. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I get why everybody in my classes started calling me the detail queen.
It's good to be detailed.
Well, I've noticed not many people are detailed oriented. I don't want to say.
I still think this picture is the cutest thing ever.
Oh, nice. Of having weird conversations. It's fun. Anyway, where's my right here? Wow. Look at that luscious fucking hair. Oh, it still doesn't look right. Okay. We are gonna actually just do the whole thing. I need to find the brush that I really, really like. Okay. Where is it? Is it 45? Nope. Where's the texture? G pen. It was the G pen. I feel like an idiot. Mom, this whole time I'm fucking around with the wrong things and I finally find the one that I like. That was perfect. Oh, he's happy. I think I'm a little mad about that still. It's fine. I'm not too mad about it. I'm just like, you know what? That's why I'm live streaming tonight. Okay, how was I gonna draw this? I know how to draw it now. Making a form of fucking... Okay, that one will work.
The following is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Which movie?
It's an old ass movie. If I was a teenage movie, you've probably. Well, I know you've seen it because I used to own it. You just may not remember it. It's with Michael Caine.
Oh shoot, that is not supposed to go back that way. I hate when this does that. And that is the problem as to why I do not use the fucking pencil tool. Ah, shit. You heard that, didn't you? Yeah, that was partially my bad. Hi, Alfred. I will fuck that tip. Alfred, move. Down. Go. Oh, that works too. Alright, hold on, everybody. We're gonna... Because if I don't, I'm gonna hurt. Use my dog as a fucking pillow for me. Trying to think of how to do this. It's kind of difficult. work on the background instead for right now, right?
Yes, I did.
without giving this talk. Look, you see that look? Run.
Thanks for letting me know. I'll get the fuck out of the Roxy. I'm having a hard time getting this straight. I need to actually stop. Ilford, you're killing my back. Can you down? 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 My dog is a dick.
If you're upset, you can get mad against Billy not leaving your side. Besides, you're the mama.
I'm not mad at him. It's just he's killing my back. And I'm just like, no.
Yes, but you're the mama. And he loves you. And if you ain't got a 2 or 3 year old attached to your ass, you got your dog. So lucky my dog didn't say jump up here and